Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This video is in continuation with the open source project management series I have been running. If you are new to this channel, I am Kaila Koparkar. I make content around open source, DevRel, and cloud native ecosystem. So let's get started. So in this video, we are going to see about commit good practices. So we often use git commit and give a commit message, sometimes final testing, something like that. We try to slack off a bit when it comes to commit messages. But today I'm going to share some good practices with you, which you can use for commit messages, which really improves how people see your project, or when reviewers or interviewers come to your project and see the project, how it gives a good impression about you if you have really good and creative commit messages. So let's go to GitHub repository and see how that makes a difference. So as you can see, it's the one of my repositories again, and you can see there are commit messages. The first thing I would say is give sensible commit messages. Don't just type final edit, random edit, just try, trial one, trial two. Don't give such commit messages. Give a sensible message. Even if the trial has been failed and it's the second trial, tell what you did differently in the trial, second trial, third trial, in your commit messages. Give some extra effort and the effort will pay off. Trust me, it will pay off. And I have seen many people appreciating me and many other people because they have good commit messages. So please do add good commit message, at least sensible messages, that if you go into the commit history and see, then you know what you did differently in that commit message, and not just trial one, trial two, or prod one, prod two, something like that. Don't do that. Cool. So after that, let's just see how the commit messages look here. And then if I just switch the repo, then if I switch the repo, then you can see the difference. Right now, what is the difference? You can see the cool emojis here. And why did I do that? That really shows a big difference. See, if it is documentation, I have, let me just zoom it for you. See, if it is documentation, then I have added short memo. Then a big version was released, so I just added a party popper. And then different, then added config file, so added the plus. Then essential document, so I added some pins here. There are all the emojis you can actually use here. So for just a second, so if you just go to the releases and just tags and just check the previous releases, I guess it was like 46, something like that, I'm not sure. But here you can actually see how I use that. So whenever I added custom themes, see how the commit messages gets added. So it's features, so it gets added like custom themes, so palette, card layout, then it's like a rocket, then responsiveness added, so it increases speed. So speed flash, so that's why I added a flash here. Something kind of funny, if it resolves bugs in some sense, then give it like a bug kind of thing if you are trying that. So and if you, it's a package. So why am I telling you this? Because it really helps create a good impression. See, I know if it is gear, then it's most probably about the configs or anything I have changed. And you can see it really feels cool. Like, so if you are updating or maintaining something like that, you can use hammers. Let's go way back. There might be multi, see the security stuff, and now you can see actually whenever there was bug for fixing, I used hammers. For configs, see there is package, some builds, then like something regular implementation. See how it is being. So if I'm building a new model, I will just add a construction. So not this, even if you want to add any emoji you want, you can add that very easily, and you can see how that makes change here. There is this video just about adding emoji to commit messages. It's not, it's more than that. So I'm going to introduce you to something called semantic commits or conventional commits. These are two uh, formats you can use to like frame your commit messages a bit a good sense, and helps you manage as well, and triage as well whatever you are doing. So gives much more information about your commit messages than just your messages giving. So let's go ahead to if you just search semantic commits, you can find those as well. I will link it in the description. So if you go to conventional commits, you can actually see. So see, this is the conventional commit. So first is type, then optional scope, and then the description, right? And then you can add description and body as well, but I use this like as my reference. So for type, we will see what are the types. For optional scope, I give as the emoji as you have seen, and the description I add like added a module, or change the package, change the dependencies, production, new version release, anything like that. So that's the part of the description. And for type, it's really good. See, if you fix anything, then fix anything in your project, then you can add like fix, and then add emoji, and then put like fixed authentication service, or fixed database connection, something like that. And it will really help you, because if someone sees your project and sees there is fixing, what there is fix, what is the fix, it's like the database connectivity is fixed, so they know how you like. These are the good practices being included and used in industry. So if you, even if you are using it in your personal project, it really shows that you know and you follow the good practices in the community of open source. And there is feat, so it means feature. So if you are introducing a new feature, you can just add feat and add it there. Then breaking change, so say suppose a big version is releasing, something like that, you can add it there. Then types other than fix and feat are build. So again, if it's related to build, chore, so that means that it doesn't change the output of your software, but you are doing some changes, say suppose refactoring, something like that. So it doesn't change the output of your project, anything, it doesn't change anything in the project. But say suppose you added commits, or removed unnecessary loops or something like that, whatever, like that's a refactoring done. So you can add that. CI, if you if you have added something related to CI, something like that, then you can add that. If you are adding documentation, then you can add docs. If you have done changes to styles, then you can add styles. So then refactor again, then test, if you added test, then that you can add. And then if it's breaking changes, then this. And when does it help? When does it help? You will say, I have done so much, when does it help? So the help it gets is here. So you see this 64 releases that have done. I have not written a single of these releases myself. These are automated and with GitHub actions. If you want, you can just go to the repository. I will link in the description. You can just go there and check. I have not written a single release. It's automated. And how does it get automated? Whenever some, like whenever code or something is merged to my main, the release action gets triggered, and it makes a release. But it's simple idea, it creates a release, right? But why does mine show something different, like features, bugs, something like that? Why does it show that way? The reason is because I have added features, bugs, and fixed the type beforehand. So it knows that whenever I am doing fix or bug, then it goes to see bug fixes, so it goes under here. It creates my release report like this. If I have added feat, then it knows I have added features, so it just shows the features. And then like the further is assets, but you know, say docker features I have added. So whenever there I see a whale, I know I have done something related to docker, and I don't have to worry about it. Then go ahead, see bugs, features. See, I have not written a single of this release myself, but they are getting generated themselves. And how are they getting guided and formatted? Because we have provided appropriate information to it. You understand now? Now someone goes to your releases and sees, oh, they know how to automate these things, how to generate releases and release reports. Then you know that carries so much weight when you are working with big teams and big software or any software. So they know, you know how to manage the releases and stuff. So this is really a good way to demonstrate your skills apart from just code. And another thing, as I mentioned, this is simple um, gist provided by Josh. So you can actually check that out. Again, the link will be in the description, and it is the simpler format of what I told, that you can use feat. So type this docs, feat, fix, refactor, style, or test, then summary, and then you can use this and then see conventional commits. And these are the references you can follow. You can check out more and see what you can do much better than what I have told you. And that's it for this video. Hope you liked it. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't checked the playlist for pull request issues and other things about GitHub project management, then do check the description. The link will be provided there. And see you in the next one.